Hello there, this is Rom Wills coming back at you with yet another couch video. A major indication many men want marriage. A major indication, because you know in these spaces a lot of guys be talking against marriage. Oh no, I ain't gonna marry them, or I'm gonna go out and find somebody and all that. Look, here's a major indication. And it's not even that the men are talking about marriage. It's about some of the other stuff they're talking about. One of the main things, the major indication is so many men are concerned about a woman's body count. Now, of course, there's some arguments. Some dudes will say, who don't care about a woman's body count. They'll say, well, they don't want to compete with those men or those men she been with, or they're worried about their own stuff, which is, legitimate arguments. Or that the woman be out there, but the main thing is that the woman can't bond. That's the key word, bond. But why would a man care about a woman bonding unless he wants to bond with that woman? Unless he wants to be married. I want y'all to think about it. Why would you care? I want you to think about it. Okay, a woman been with 50, 100, 300 men. If you're a player, see, players don't care. Because players are like, well, shit, that make it easier for her to leave. You don't want the woman hanging around. Shoot, you don't even have to pay it. Because, you get some tricks saying, well, I'm really not paying for the woman. I'm paying her to leave. A woman with a high body count, she leave automatically if that's what you want. So why would you care? Only reason you would care is you trying to get married. And see, that's a major issue because you get a lot of guys, they don't want to say that. And I'm going to tell you the truth. Even when I've done videos and I'll say, well, you got to do this or that. And every now, I always, you know what, it's not even every now and then. Always get somebody coming in, well, just leave the women alone and all of that. Well, if you didn't care yourself, why you here? Why you commenting? And I've said that to some people, well, used to. I've lost my patience recently because of, I don't have time to play around. Because I'll just delete the comment. Because I'm like, well, why are you even adding to my algorithm if you don't want a woman? See, I've known some men who legitimately, I've known plenty of players, of course. They don't care about a woman's body count. Shoot, they want to make it easy as hell for her to move on. They don't want to get her hooked. Shoot, if she doing other men or did a bunch of other men, they could care less. They just worried about that one woman. That's players. And then you got some guys legitimately, they don't want to get married or even deal with women. I know, I'm thinking of a dude now. I've known him since 2006. He's in the area and everything. Every time we have a conversation, he never once had a conversation about women. I think he's pretty much asexual. He ain't saying. But he don't give a shit. He don't give a shit. A man who ain't trying to get a mate, shoot, they ain't gonna talk about him. They don't care. They don't care what women do. They ain't gonna care about a woman's body count or call them 304s or anything. Cause like I said, if they players, shoot, they want them easy. They want to make it as easy as possible. Only time they get mad is if she been with all these other men, but make him wait. Now he'll get mad because of that. Say, hold up, you do that with the other guys. So he ain't gonna care. He ain't looking to bond. And then you get some guys, like I said, legitimately don't want to deal with women. Legitimate. They ain't even gonna be in this section. They wouldn't even watch this video. They're gonna be watching other stuff. But if you in this section, knowing specifically on this video, on these videos, I'll be talking about man gets woman, or you be checking out whatever pill video, or whatever. You want a woman. It's just common sense. You want a woman. And if you're concerned about her body count, you really concerned about her bonding. And you know what? Let's be clear on something. Ain't nothing wrong with that. That's legit. Because it's your life. It's legit. But at least admit to that. See, the issue I have is guys be trying to play it off. Like I'm thinking about this dude I knew. It was at this place I was working years ago. He was trying to get with this one young lady. And she just wasn't interested. And all of a sudden he's like, well, I don't want women. All of a sudden, 6 months later, he with another woman who had a kid and was carrying his kid. I'm like, he ain't just get a woman. He got a single mom. Come on now. And, in fact, some guys, I'm going to tell you what, some guys be trying to jump on those type of guys saying, oh, something wrong with you. Yeah, you trying to get married. Oh, man, you a simp. You this or that. Well, if you worried about a woman's body count, you the same as that person. If you worried about that, because the only reason to worry is her ability to bond. If you concerned about a woman's ability to bond, that means you trying to settle yourself. And you know what? There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong. Just be honest with yourself. That's all I'm saying. Just be realistic. Forget everybody else. If that's what you want, be honest. That way you can find it. And I'm going to give you a little power with that. For the men who seriously want to be married, there's women out here who want to be married. There's plenty of women who want to be married. And they ain't some of the crazier women, too, talking about, oh, he got to make this much money or he got to have this or that. You got some legitimate women who got relatively low body counts who want to get married. But let's be real. Let's be real with that. A lot of guys, and this is a halfway another video. I've hit this before. A lot of guys just want supermodel of the world. They want supermodel of the world. But there's plenty of women, they'll give you 5 kids, be loyal and everything. They just don't look like a supermodel. They don't look like a badass and everything. Let's just be real. Let's keep it a buck. Let's keep it a buck. All right? Let's just be real. You want marriage to a certain type of woman. But whatever the case, or even if you just realistic, what happens, a lot of men out here need to just be realistic with the shit. Stop with that passive aggressive shit. See, a real man is just going to say, no, this is what I want. It's like this dude I knew. He said he was a nice guy and he was unapologetic about it. He ain't give a fuck. He said, no, I'm a nice guy. I'm a good man. And you know what? He got him a good, beautiful woman and a nice son. Because he was unapologetic about who he was. He was a real man with that shit. But you get too many men out here, they want to be faking. But see, here's the thing. It's just a matter of looking at the actions. If you ain't give a shit about the women, you weren't trying to settle down. Like I said, you wouldn't care about their body count. Or you wouldn't be here at all. I want y'all to think about that. Now, if that's what you want legitimate marriage, ain't nothing wrong with you. Yeah, there's some people talk negative against it, but then ask them, okay, if you so negative against it, why are you talking about it? Just move on. Why are you wasting your time? A man need to be on his mission. If there's plenty of stuff out here. Let's put it like this. I'll speak for myself. There's plenty of stuff out here I just don't like, period. Yeah, I have never heard me talk about it. Yeah, I've never heard me promote it. And I've never heard me give any indication publicly about it. Or even privately. I don't complain. I don't complain about something. See, if you complaining about something, that's showing what's on your mind. So you got some men complaining about women. Hey, they ain't doing this or that. Just because deep down you want them. And you want them. Just admit that you want them. Ain't no shame in it. And a lot of guys, you worried about a woman bonding. Well, that's marriage, right? Ain't no shame in it. If that's what you want, be a man about it and just say, nah, this is what I want. But don't be faking like, oh, I don't care. Okay, then why you care how many men that woman slept with if you ain't trying to like lock her down yourself? Like I said, if you're a real player, if all you want is just sex from the woman, shit, you want them to walk away. Make it easy. Yeah, make it easy to do your thing. Because then you can look at her and say, well, shit, you ain't trying to be serious? Shit. So I want y'all to think about that, all right? Like, when you out and about, man, you just got to be real with this shit. Too many people, too many men aren't real with it. A lot of shit will change up if you just be real with some shit. So, anyway, that's all I have for right now. I'll get back with y'all. Peace and blessings.